Not all exercise is suitable for everyone. To reduce the risk of injury, consult your doctor before participating in this or any other exercise program. If you feel any pain, discomfort, or dizziness, do not continue. The creators, producers, participants, and distributors of this program disclaim any liability or loss in connection with the exercise and instruction herein.
Welcome to Power Yoga, Mind and Body. My name is Adrienne Reed. Our theme for today, legs. So go ahead and stand up for me, guys, actually. We're going to start as we do a lot of the classes. We're just going to bend your knees, grasp your elbows, and fall forward. You got it. Head and neck is nice and relaxed. Let your spine get nice and long. Use this as an opportunity to start bringing awareness to your breath. In that pose, if you'd like to, you can straighten up your legs, get a little more out of your calves, your hamstrings, your hips, your lower back. Just let your upper body relax and dangle down. You may notice if you hollow your lower belly a little bit, that lets you fall a little bit further. From there, if you have straightened your knees, bend them slightly. On a long inhale, roll up slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae. Let your head and chin come up last. Once you get there, drop your hands down by your sides. So we're going to do a little bit of work with legs standing up. So you're going to have to pick a focal point, find something that you can look at and fix your gaze to get your balance a little bit stable here. We're going to go right knee in towards your chest. You're going to interlace your hands, bring it on front of your knee, and draw that right knee up in toward your chest. Fix your gaze, relax your breath. We're going to go 5 good breaths there. So it's just starting to warm up across the back of your right leg and also warming up left leg here as well. Jason, I'm dancing around you here. Exhale, go ahead and release that. Drop that foot to the mat. Shake that out a little bit. So again, fix your gaze. It really does help with balance. When you're ready, left knee comes in towards your chest. And same thing, just bend your knee, interlace your hands, extend that knee upward. Relax your shoulder blades back and down. Calm your breath. Fix your gaze to help with balance. Soften your face, soften your breath. We're going 2 more breaths on this leg. And then after your second breath, go ahead and drop that foot down, shake it out a little bit. When you're ready, we're going to go into that same type of series, make it a little harder, of course. We're going to interlace your hands, and this time bring it across the back of your leg. And let's extend it upward that way. Looking good. So fix your gaze, relax your body. Working through the legs, make sure you're feeling a nice stretch in that right leg. You may also notice quite a bit of work through your left leg, so do what feels good for you. Exhale, go ahead and release that side. Same thing on the other side. Interlace your hands behind your left thigh. When you're ready, draw that knee up in toward your chest. Shoulder blades are back and down. Breath is nice and calm. Fix your gaze. Nice and tall from your left heel to the crown of your head, so relaxing through your pose. And exhale, go ahead and release that, shake it out a little bit. Let's get harder. This time, once again, you're going to interlace your hands behind your right leg. Keep your knee down at hips height, and we're going to exhale, straighten up through your right leg. If you're real strong today, sweep your hands to your waist. We're going to hold that leg up for 10 breaths. Try and keep that heel up at hips height. Rock on, Steph, that's great. After your 10 breaths and you guys are moving at your pace, drop that leg down, shake that out a little bit. I always say you own your breath, so if this is difficult for you, breathe a little more quickly. If it's easy for you, long, calm, slow breaths. Interlace your hands behind the back of your left thigh. Gain your stability, fix your gaze. When you're ready, straighten up through your left leg. Again, if you feel real good, sweep your hands to your waist. We're going 10 breaths with that leg. Beautiful. Nice and strong, right heel to the crown of your head. Shoulder blades are back and down. Calm through your breath. fixing your gaze, moving at your pace. So drop out of that when you guys feel like you're ready. Shake that out a little bit. Nice job. We got a good competitive group here today. All right, let's do a little bit of work with an airplane leg series. So we're going to incorporate, get a little bit more difficult. We're going to start in a standing airplane. It's almost like Warrior 3, but we're not going to let your chest fall forward. So you're going to draw your hands, palms upward, thumbs toward the wall behind. And I want you to get really long through your fingertips. Your shoulder blades are back and down. You're drawing your hands together. When you're ready, right heel kicks back. You got it. So shoulder blades are together, fingers are extending back, long through your right leg. We're going to go 3 more breaths there. So still working through a nice balancing pose here. After your 3rd breath, sweep your hands up toward the ceiling. Bring your right leg forward. Bring your right knee up at hips height. Let's go 2 good breaths there. If you fall out of that pose, no worries. Just pop right back into it. After your 2nd breath, exhale, kick your right leg straight. Let's go 2 good breaths there. If this gets to be too much for you, you can drop your hands to your waist or you can interlace your hands behind your leg. Exhale, bend that knee. Let's go 2 breaths, knees bent. Looking good. Exhale, kick your legs straight. Let's go 3 good breaths. Kristen, you want to go back to airplane? I'm not letting you go, man. Beautiful. Bend your knee. Let's go 2 breaths in center. We're going to go 5 breaths with that leg straight. I'm preparing you. Exhale, straighten up your leg. Let's go 5 breaths again. If this is too much, hands to your waist or interlace behind. We're going 5 breaths with that heel up. Pick it up as high as it'll go. Work through that leg. Exhale, go ahead and release your hands down. We're floating back to that initial airplane position. So palms upward, thumbs together. Extend back with your fingers, strong with your right heel. Give me 2 more breaths there. Roll your shoulder blades together. And then exhale, go ahead and drop that foot to the mat. Shake that out a little bit. Nice job, everybody. Same series, other side. So when you're ready, once again, palms upward, thumbs draw together, fingertips long behind. We're going to kick your left leg nice and long. So pull back with that left heel. Pull together with your shoulder blades. Up with your torso. We're going 2 more breaths there. Looking good. This really does come from that left leg, so lengthen and strengthen through that left heel. After your 2nd breath there, sweep your arms up overhead, swing that left knee up at hips height. Let's go 2 good breaths there. Exhale, straighten up your leg. Let's go 2 breaths with that leg nice and long. Try and keep it up as high as it'll go. Fabulous. Inhale, bend your knee. Let's go 2 breaths there. Again, if at any point this is too much, drop your hands to your waist or interlace behind that leg. Exhale, straighten up your leg. Let's go 3 good breaths there. Keep that heel up as high as it'll go. Work through your balance, work through your strength, stamina, flexibility. Bend your knee. Let's go 2 breaths there. We got 1 more time. I'm preparing you again, Kristen. Exhale, straighten up through your right leg. Give me 5 breaths there. Long through your leg as high as you can go with your heel. Long right heel to fingertips. Beautiful. Exhale, go ahead and sweep your left leg behind. Sweep your hands together. Draw your shoulder blades together. Beautiful. Let's go 3 more breaths there. That initial airplane position. And inhale, go ahead and drop down, release. Shake that out a little bit, arms and legs. We're going to do a little bit with chair, Utkatasana. So let's just go 5 breaths to warm up in chair. We're going to go ahead and sink downward with your hips, sweep upward with your hands, and fall right into a chair position. There's a couple different positions that you can use with chair. I want you to go in the pose where your torso is a little further forward than your hips. You're long, sit bones to fingertips. You're sinking downward with your hips and nice and flat through the feet. We're going 2 more breaths there. So the lower you sink with your hips, the more work you bring to those quads. And exhale, stand on up, release, shake that out a little bit. We're going to get a moving chair series here. So when you're ready, we're going to inhale, float right back down into that chair position. And then exhale, you're going to draw your torso forward and float into jet airplane. And let's do that 4 more times. So inhale, sweep up, come on up, chair, keep those hips nice and still. Exhale, fall forward, airplane. Beautiful. Inhale, sweep up, chair, sink it in with your hips. Exhale, fall forward, airplane. Inhale, sweep up, look up, sink it in with those hips, chair. Exhale, fall forward, airplane. Inhale, sweep up, look up, chair. Fabulous. Exhale, fall forward, airplane. Inhale, sweep up, chair. Sink it in, work through those legs. Exhale, fall forward, airplane. Last one. Inhale, sweep up, chair. I want you to go 5 breaths in chair. Sink downward with your hips. Work through your stretch. You'll feel a little bit of a burn here. See if you can hang with me. Beautiful. Exhale, stand on up, release, shake it out a little bit. Cody says, whoo. Sit on down. Let's get ready for a forward fold here. Nice job. So let's start in a nice staff pose. Legs are nice and straight. You can move that flesh out from underneath your sit bones. Your feet are engaged, so your toes are pointed upward. When you're ready, inhale, sweep your arms up, get nice and tall, sit bones to fingertips, and exhale, go ahead and fall forward there. Let's get 10 good breaths in here. I want you to utilize your head position to maximize your stretch. So if you inhale and draw your chin forward towards your big toes, notice that adds a little more stretch towards your legs and a little more work in your legs. Every inhale, try and lengthen through your spine and draw your chin closer towards your toes, and every exhale, see if you can sink and fall into your stretch. Nice job. Exhale, come on out, release. We're going to drop into Janu Shirshasana, Paschimottanasana, fancy name for bending your right knee. Put the bottom of your right foot into your left thigh. Inhale, sweep up, get nice and tall, sit bones to fingertips. Exhale, let's go ahead and fall forward there. Beautiful. So nice and long through your upper body. Again, chin floating towards your big toe. So it makes a big difference between extending long through your torso versus rounding in and pulling your head towards your knee. So I want length through your lower back. Give me 2 more deep breaths here, guys. The more you flex your left foot, the more you're going to feel that through your leg. Exhale, come on up with your torso. You're going to draw back with your hands behind your back and bend your left leg. And if you want, you can either grab the back of your calf or the sides of your feet. We're going to straighten up through your left leg. So drive that heel up toward the ceiling. You're trying to draw your chin towards your big toe so you're nice and long through your lower back as well as through your leg. We're going 3 more breaths there. So a nice intense stretch across the back of your left leg. The more you flex that foot, the more you're going to feel that through your calf as well. So you do what feels good for you. Wonderful. Exhale, go ahead and release that. Shake that out a little bit. Let's do the same series on the other side. So when you're ready, left leg floats into Janu. Bottom of your left foot goes in toward your right thigh. Inhale, lengthen, sit bones to fingertips, arms come overhead. And exhale, go ahead and fall forward there. Once again, let that work come from looking at your big toe and drawing your chin forward. So you're long through the lower back, long through that leg. 2 more breaths there, relaxing in. Every inhale, lengthen through your spine. Every exhale, deepen through your stretch. Looking good, everybody. When you're ready, come on up. Reach back with your hands. You're going to bend your right knee. If you can, grab the back of your calf or grab the sides of your feet. We're going to drive that right heel up toward the ceiling. Make sure you're long through your lower back. So don't curve in and round through your back. Get nice and straight and tall through your back. I'd rather have a straight back than a straight leg here. 2 more breaths there. Looking good, everybody. Chin toward your big toe to keep that length through your back. And exhale, go ahead and release that. Straighten up your legs. Shake that out a little bit. We're going to float right into Triang. So when you're ready, right knee bends, the top of your right foot goes towards your right hip. You can roll your calf muscle out of the way to clean up that knee crease and give you a little bit more comfort there. I want your sit bones to be flat. You're trying to draw your knees in together. But if you draw your knees in together and you lean off to the side, open your legs back up. It's more important for your sit bones to be flat here. Inhale, sweep your arms up, get nice and tall, sit bones to fingertips. Exhale, go ahead and fall forward there. You'll notice this changes the stretch and is a little more intense through your outer hamstrings here. As in every forward fold we've been doing here through the legs, I want you to draw your chin towards your big toe and get that length through your lower back. Wonderful. One more deep breath there, looking good, everybody. And exhale, come on up. You're going to reach back with your hands. Keep that right leg in Triang. Bend your left knee. That may be enough of a stretch for you, so you can stop there if that feels good. If you want, you can grab the back of your calf or the sides of your feet. Left heel goes up toward the ceiling. Same thing here. Long through the lower back. Long through the leg, chin going towards your big toe. The more you flex that left foot, the more you're going to feel that across the back of your left leg. We're going one more breath there, looking good. And exhale, go ahead and release that, drop it down, release your right leg out of Triang, straighten up your legs, shake that out a little bit. So sometimes you'll feel that across your ankle, across your knee, just rock them out a little bit. Same thing on the other side. So Triang, Mukha Ekapada, Paschimottanasana, left leg, fancy name. So a lot of just people call it just Triang. When you're ready, you can roll your calf muscle out of the way, draw your knees as close as they can come in together without sacrificing your sit bones. Inhale, sweep up, get nice and tall, sit bones to fingertips. Exhale, fall forward there. Give me 5 good breaths there. Utilize your breath in your forward folds. Long, full inhales, chin going towards your big toe. The more you flex your right foot, the more you're going to feel that across the back of your right leg. So go to a level that feels good for you. You don't want to overflex your foot, but you also don't want to feel nothing in this stretch. So find a level of sensation that feels good and then relax into that. Beautiful. Exhale, come on out. Leave that left leg in Triang. Reach back with your hands. You're going to bend your right knee. Again, that may be the stopping point for you. If that feels good, I want you to stop there. If you want, you can reach underneath and grab the back of your right calf, or you can grab the sides of your right foot. When you're ready, drive that right heel up toward the ceiling or remain in that initial position. Nice, Jason. Get nice and long through your lower back, so don't curve and round through your back. Draw your chin towards your right big toe, which really does help to lengthen through your spine. You can flex that right foot to add a little more to the stretch. We're going one more deep breath there. Looking good, everybody. And exhale, go ahead and release that. Straighten up your legs. Shake that out a little bit again. You may feel that across your left knee, your left ankle. Just relax into that. We got one more series here, one more leg position. Ardha Baddha Padma, Paschimottanasana, my favorite name, which is half lotus. You're going to pick your right heel up and bring it in towards your belly button. I want you to roll the top of your right foot in towards your left hip crease. All right, in this forward fold, if you want, you can reach around your back with your right hand. You can hook your right big toes if you'd like to do that. Hold your shirt or just leave your hands in center if you'd like to do that. Inhale, sweep up, get nice and tall through your upper body. So left arm or both arms up. Exhale, go ahead and fall forward there. You may notice if you could not reach your toes when you were sitting upwards, sometimes when you fall forward, it does allow you to get to your toes. Two more deep breaths there. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, deepen through your stretch. Jason, I'm pushing you to the limits, man. And After your second breath, come on up. I want you to keep your leg in that half lotus position. You're reaching behind with your hands. Once again, you're going to bend your left knee. That may be enough for you. If you do bend your left knee, try and just bring your right knee down toward the mat. So that may be a stretch in and of itself. If you want, you can reach back and hold the back of your left calf, or you can grab the sides of your foot and drive that left heel up toward the ceiling. This one's a really difficult pose for balance. You've really got to actively pull your leg in towards your body to be able to maintain your balance here. 2 more breaths there, looking good. Nice job, Kristen. The more you flex through that left foot, the more you're going to feel that stretch. And exhale, go ahead and release that. Straighten up your legs, shake that out a little bit. Some of you on the set are going, oh, thank goodness. Shake it out. Same thing, other side. So when you're ready, left heel comes into half lotus. Pull that heel in towards your belly button. Roll the top of your left foot into your right hip crease. You can reach around behind your back and hook your left big toes with your left hand. You can also just grab your shirt or your rib cage. Inhale, sweep up with your right arm or both arms if you prefer. And exhale, go ahead and fall forward there. As in every forward fold, the more you flex your feet, or foot, I should say, the more work you're going to get across the back of your right leg. And the more you extend your chin towards your big toe and fall forward, the more work you bring to your lower back and to your leg. Exhale, come on up, release that. Same thing, reach behind with your hands to find your balance. Bend your right knee. That may be enough for you. If you bend that knee, try and draw your left knee down toward the mat as a stretch. If that feels okay for you and you'd like to keep going, you can reach and grab the back of your right calf. You can reach down and grab your sides of your right foot, drive that heel up toward the ceiling. Beautiful, Stephanie. Nice job, everybody. So go to the level that feels good for you. Nice for balance, nice for legs, wonderful across your left knee, your left ankle, excellent for the back of your right leg. The more you flex that right foot, the more you're going to feel that stretch. Go to a level that feels good for you. Give me 2 more breaths here. I'm pushing the limits, guys. And exhale, go ahead and release that. Shake that out a little bit. When you're ready, I want you to go ahead and lay down flat on your back. We're going to go ahead and bend your right knee, put your foot flat on the mat, and I want you to draw your right hand to the inside of your right leg. When you're ready, just roll that leg off to the side. So you're using your right hand to extend your right knee downward. Try and stay nice and square through the hip, so try not to let that left hip roll upward if you can help it. 2 more good breaths on this side. Beautiful. After your second breath, sweep your right hand to the outside of your right knee and draw that leg back to center. We're going to stay with the right leg, guys. I want you to bring your right foot up to tabletop. So your leg comes up into a tabletop. Right hand goes to the inside of your right knee. Go ahead and roll that off to the side. So again, using that right hand to extend that right knee downward. Try and keep that left hip rolled down. So you may need to use your left hand exactly like you're doing, Steph, to kind of keep that hip rolled downward. Looking good, everybody. Let's go 3 more breaths there. Really utilize your exhales here. This is a really good opportunity to utilize your breath with your posing. Beautiful. Sweep your hand to the outside of that right knee. Draw your leg back to center. Let's do 1 more pose. Go ahead and kick that right leg straight for me. Right hand goes to the inside of your thigh, your knee, your calf, your foot, whatever you can reach. Roll that leg off to the right-hand side. You can open up your left arm and look out over your left shoulder. You can keep your hand on your hip, whatever feels better for you. But again, you're really trying to square through your hips. And Cody, if you need to bring that leg straight and down, go ahead and let it go for me. That way, that's better. Fabulous. 1 more breath there, everybody. Relaxing through. Stretching through your legs. This is a passive stretch for your legs, so your legs should be stretching, not working. Exhale, hand floats to the outer edge of your knee. Draw your leg back together. together, drop that right leg down to the mat. Let's do that same series on the other side. So left knee bends, foot flat on the mat. Left hand floats to the inside of your left knee. When you're ready, open up that left knee to the left hand side. Beautiful. Try and keep those hips nice and square. And let's go 2 more breaths there. So just warming up through that left leg. This is really good for hip flexors, really good for groin for some people. Go ahead and float your left hand to the outside of your left knee. Use that arm to bring your leg back to center. Kick that heel up to tabletop position. Same thing, left hand on the inside of your left knee. Go ahead and float that leg off to the left-hand side. Again, try and keep that right hip rolled downward. You can use your right hand to do that. You can open up your right arm to the right-hand side, whatever feels better for you. Give me 2 more good breaths there. Nice and calm and relax through your breath. After your second breath there, bring your hand to the outer edge of that knee, draw it back to center, kick your leg up straight. Same thing last time, hand on the inside of your thigh, your knee, your calf, your foot, whatever you can reach. Draw that leg off to the left-hand side. Let your left arm do all the work to keep that leg off to the left-hand side. So again, this should be a passive stretch. Your left leg is not working, it is relaxing into that pose. Let's go 2 more good breaths there. Nice job, Kristen. Go ahead and give up your hip and I'll hold it for you. Yes. And draw your hand to the outer edge of that leg. Sweep on back to center and relax that leg down on the mat. Believe it or not, guys, we are ready for Savasana. So go ahead and lay down flat on your backs and get ready to relax. The final pose of class is the most important in yoga, called Savasana. This pose is what you work the entire class to achieve, an exploration of stillness in action. As you lay on your mat, allow your entire body to come to rest. Let your feet flop open. Bring your hands by your sides, palms upward. Close your eyes. Let your mind and body relax completely. The purpose of this time is to just be. Be still in your heart, still in your body, still in yourself. Try to remain in this pose for 5 to 10 minutes, finding health and harmony within. Thank you for your time and hard work today. Namaste.
If you'd like to continue to improve your strength, stamina, flexibility, and balance, order Power Yoga for Athletes. This hour-long video is for yogis who embrace a more active lifestyle. Call 1-866-629-1591 or visit adrianreed.com. For tips and secrets on Power Yoga, visit WUSF.org and click on the Power Yoga icon. You'll find frequently asked questions and show information from Adrian Reed.